of Madison is explaining its decision to increase parking rates for the first time in 5 years. Thanks for joining us here at 10. I'm Maria Lizignoli. Now, this is a story we first told you about a couple weeks ago. The change is set to take place beginning next month. WMTV 15 News' Tyler Peters joining us now. So, Tyler, the city tells you this increase is necessary.
More than half of Madison's garages and lots will see its rates rise. A city parking official tells me the increases are long overdue. Madison parking rates are set to increase for the first time since 2018. Madison's parking manager Stephanie Cox says the city typically changes its rates every 3 years, but those changes were put on pause when the pandemic hit.
We've definitely seen an increase since the pandemic. I think we are as close to the new normal as we're going to get. So we're not at pre-pandemic levels.
Cox says inflation also played a role in the city's decision to raise rates and adds the increase will help provide funds to improve parking services.
It's just overdue. It's something that we want to look at on an annual basis, just reviewing our rates and making sure that we're covering our operating costs and able to continue to maintain our garages.
6 out of the 11 garages and lots in Madison will see an increase. Hourly rates and monthly permits will be raised, with the Overture Center garage seeing the highest hourly increase from $1 per hour to $1.60 per hour.
We look at demand, we look at occupancy levels. That garage does have higher demand. We've seen that increasing over the years.
One Madison resident says this might sway people to use other forms of transportation.
It does add up over time, especially for people who are non-residents and are just visiting people who are residents. I think it will encourage a lot more people to go on the buses.
Hourly rates will increase by an average of 38 cents for garages seeing changes. In the newsroom, Tyler Peters, WMTV 15 News.
Tyler, thank you. And earlier this week, we told you about a parking garage near the UW-Madison campus that's closing to make way for a redeveloped mixed-use property. The State Street campus garage on Lake Street will close on December 27th. City officials say this closure is another reason parking rates are increasing.
So the next closest garage to that location is Overture. So we know that we'll have higher demand, and so that's kind of why the rates fell the way they did.
City officials say construction on the new parking garage, student housing, and an intercity bus terminal will start early next year and be fully developed, expected to open in 2026.